Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. Remember, we are making sense of IEBC 2 months. The commissioners are in office now. The preparations ahead of the 24 by-elections slated for November and the 2027 polls. Just a reminder of our guest is tonight with me in studio. Dr. Alutalala Mukhwana is an IEBC Commissioner. Now, Commissioner, before the break, we talked of independence.
Yes.
You made a fundamental point that it is nearly impossible to steal elections. What do you say to those who observe the political landscape and some politicians publicly, and needless to add recklessly, saying that they will steal the 2027 election? Wajia Woman Rep, for instance, saying tutamuongezea mtu fulani. Oscar Sudi is on record having equally said they will top up the results.
Okay. You know, Abdullahi, I used to mention names of our political leadership when I was in the analysis phase. Where I am now, in my capacity as a commissioner of IEBC, I address specifics that concern us. So please permit me to say this. Sometimes, as a commission, we get uncomfortable because some remarks have the effect of denting the credibility of IEBC. They not only have the capacity to dent the credibility of IEBC, but they also discourage the interests of voters in participating in the electoral process. Because these leaders have followers who believe in them, who trust them. And when they make some comments, those comments have the effect of either helping the commission or actually destroying the commission, maybe unwittingly. And so you realize that if, for example, the comments are to the effect that whatever happens, imeenda. Okay? As a good politician would like to say. What are you telling the voter, the average voter? That something has already been cooked? These politicians have influence over IEBC. These politicians are the ones who appointed IEBC. And after all, just because before we were appointed, there were graphics in the papers showing whose godfather was who. We didn't see any godmother. I don't know why they discriminate. And so it actually leads to voter apathy. As a commission, what guides us is the electoral law, particularly the electoral code of conduct, which bars candidates from engaging in talks that can be counterproductive, not only to the credibility of the election, but also to the peace and stability of the nation before, during, and after the elections. However,
Commissioner, regardless of the reckless remarks these politicians have made in the past, I think the fundamental question what we'll ask is, how easy or difficult is it to top up? Is it possible to top up? Kujazilia, as they have said.
It is not possible. And I would advise the citizens to let the politicians be. Of course, as IEBC, we can simply and kindly beg that our politicians do exercise restraint, particularly when it comes to making remarks about whether or not this voting will go this way or that way. But on the whole, we urge as a commission the citizens to understand that from where we sit, it is not possible to steal an election. And Abakar, next time, invite me and my team. I always make a point to work with our tech leads. So that we do a simulation here. This is a promise I made to KTN in the morning, and I can still make to you, that we do a simulation here. I bring the director of elections, I bring the manager of elections, and simulate how voting is done. And then ask any member of the public to tell us how it is possible that, for example, in a polling station where the kit is configured only to accept 700 voters, because the law says, Section 38A says, each polling station can only have 700 voters. There is no way you're going to have more than 700.
Fair enough. Let's not dwell on the comments of those